Happy Monday, everyone. Hopefully, the start of this week is a good one for you. And I think you guys are on the right track, considering that you guys are watching today's video. But you guys know what it is. It is your boy Winston, and I am back at it again with another video. Shout out to my YouTube channel members. Shout out to Thomas Mead. Shout out to Staying Young. Shout out to Why Me. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. If you guys are curious to know what channel member perks bring you, you guys get a full shout on every single full video. You guys get to decide what type of content drops on the channel. And most important of all, in my opinion, you guys get early access to all full videos. Please consider joining. If you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. And while you're there, you guys need to turn on the notification bell. That way you guys could stay up to date with what drops on this channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new Mulcharmy card that everyone was anticipating other than me. Let's get started on today's discussion. The new Mulcharmy got announced. Mulcharmy Nyalus. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Don't destroy me in the comment section. But we're going to go ahead and go over the stats, the card's effect, and then we'll just discuss on what it means for the meta and my personal thoughts on the card. Shout out to Folkman, a good friend of mine. We're literally just talking about this week's local, and he was just talking about, yeah, we have like air and then we have water, and we're only missing earth, and we're missing Mulcharmy card that draws a card every time your opponent specials from Banish or Graveyard. Where we're literally talking about this. So he was pretty spot on. I can't remember if he called it a beast, but he for sure said earth. This is a earth beast level 4 monster, 100 attack, 600 defense. The effect is the same as the other Mulcharmys, but we'll still go over it. If you control no cards, quick effect, you could discard this card, apply these effects this turn. Each time your opponent special summons a monster from the graveyard and or banishment, immediately draw one card. Once during this end phase, if the number of cards in your hand is more than the number of cards your opponent controls plus 6, you must randomly shuffle cards from your hand into the deck so the number in the hand equals the number of your opponent controls plus 6. You can only activate one other Mulcharmy monster effect the turn that you activate this effect. To no one's surprise, this card has the exact same effect as Frawalos and Perulia. Or Frawalos gives you one every time your opponent special summons from the deck or extra deck. Perulia gives you one every time your opponent's normal summons or specials from the hand. This is just the last piece, giving you one every time your opponent summons from the graveyard or banishment. On release, I definitely think it is going to be a powerhouse of a card. Special summoning from the graveyard and banishment is super popular among decks. Not to say there aren't strategies that play around this, right? The special summon from the hand, but I do personally think a lot of the top tier decks in the current format special summon from the graveyard a lot more than often. Just to give you a couple examples off the top of my head, we got Yubel, we got Tempai, Snake Eyes to an extent, and then you got Memento. There are countless other decks that I'm not mentioning right now that do also summon from the graveyard, but aren't limited to summoning from the graveyard or banishment. I personally do think it is stronger than Perulia. I think it's more common to special summon from the grave or banishment than it is from the hand. Not that it doesn't happen, but it's far more. On top of that, now that Frawalos probably forever changed the game, a lot of players are finding themselves needing to play around it. And how do they do that, you ask? They summon from the graveyard or banishment. Not that they don't summon from the hand, but I definitely think it's a lot more common. And players are playing around that. Now they're going to have to learn how to play around that and also play around this new Mulcharmy card, which is freaking crazy. As for the meta game, I do think it is going to shake things up. I do personally think that Perulia is going to fall out of favor for a lot of players. So with that being said, those are just my thoughts on it. I'm definitely going to pick up a playset of this card. I definitely think it's going to be super strong, but I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on this as well. What do you guys think of the new Mulcharmy card they announced? Do you guys think it's going to be powerful? Do you think it's going to be changing the meta the way the Frawalos did? Or maybe it's just not going to be as impactful as I'm understanding it to be or expecting it to be. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, guys. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. That way you guys could stay up to date with what drops. Thank you for watching as always, and you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out, guys.